Okay. Hi, everyone. We're still admitting people from the waiting room, so we'll start in just a minute. You all look fantastic, by the way. I love it. All right, people are still coming in. We're still admitting people. Dinku, I don't think we can hear you yet. Yay, there you are.
Sorry. So, good morning, class of 2020, family and friends. I'm Shu-Ping Ku, academic director for the full-time MBA program. Welcome to the full-time MBA class of 2020 celebration. I'm so pleased to be with you all today and to celebrate the end of 2 years of hard work and dedication. Looking back, it was my honor to welcome you to USC Marshall, to be your first finance professor at Marshall, to listen to you, to laugh with you, to celebrate your triumphs, to share your setbacks, to cheer you on, to see you blossom. and most of all, to walk alongside with you in the last 2 years. I couldn't be more proud of you. You are a special class. You're the class to be the first to 50s. You're the class to experience our new curriculum. You're the class to have a STEM MBA specialization. We live in surreal times. The global economy, society, and our life have been rocked by COVID-19. I miss seeing you in JKP, miss seeing you in the courtyard working away, miss running into you on campus, miss your smile, miss our hallway hi and bye, miss our conversations, mostly miss you. As you begin your next chapter, let's be grateful to your family and friends, Marshall team of faculty and staff, and all those who have supported you in the last 2 years. Family, friends, faculty, and staff, on behalf of the class, thank you very much for everything you have done for them. As you prepare to rebalance your portfolio and make new investments, I thought we should have a quick review of the modern portfolio theory of seeking alpha, quantifying beta, retesting the efficient market hypothesis. Just kidding, no finance today. Instead, I share another quote from Nelson Mandela with you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So it is your turn to create value, make impact, and lead the way. Stay positive, stay connected, keep learning, be prepared for the unexpected opportunities. Congratulations again. Let's continue to fight on. At this time, I'd like to pass the mic to Komal Shah, MBA class of 2020 and MGSA president. Komal.
Thank you, Dean Kill. Class of 2020, I cannot believe today is finally the day, and it's so good to see all of your faces. I think it's safe to say that this is not the celebration that we expected. But in life, when there are times of uncertainty, we get to focus on the things that we do have and the memories that we get to keep and cherish forever. And that's exactly what these past 2 years of our MBA journey have given us. We all came to Marshall with different intentions and motivations, but we came out not as emerging business professionals, but true business professionals. These past 2 years, as I reflect, we have experienced so much and have accomplished more than we could even imagine. The biggest accomplishment, our growth. See, each and every one of you, the way you've transformed and evolved these past 2 years have been truly unbelievable. You experienced so many highs and many lows, but you came out a stronger version of yourself. And the best part, we got to experience that growth with each other. We uplifted each other, supported each other to make sure each person reached their highest potential. And we also got to cultivate relationships that are going to last a lifetime. These past 2 months, I've really seen what our community is made of. All of us have shown up for each other with compassion and support during these difficult times, a true Trojan family. As you think about what's next and embark on this next part of your MBA experience, I want you to know that you have the power to create your own reality. You have the power to create something that is truly beautiful, one filled with fulfillment and purpose, not only for yourself and your loved ones, but to create change in our communities and the world at large. I am so extremely proud of all of you. And I feel so grateful to have been part of this experience. With that, I wish you a big congratulations. Take care of yourself and fight on.
Thank you, Komal. Thank you for that. We are now, before we move into the student reflections, we are now going to attempt to share a little video message that was provided by the class of 2021. And if all things in Zoom go well, here we go.
Dear class of 2020.
Hey there, 2020 squad.
Our beloved second years.
To our fearless second year graduates.
Dear amazing class of 2020.
Dear class of 2020 and my beloved husband.
Congratulations.
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 I can't believe your graduation day is already here.
It's amazing to think that we've only known each other now for 10 months.
Because it truly feels like we've been through a lifetime together.
Although we're not celebrating this day quite the way we were expecting.
We wanted to make sure we told you how much you mean to us.
As second years, you have played such a big role in our time here at Marshall.
Over this last year, you've been a friend, mentor, leader,
and a champion,
an advocate,
a guiding light,
and an inspiration to countless individuals in our class, including myself.
You made this Marshall community really feel like a home.
For all of us who had no idea what we had gotten ourselves into back in July.
Thank you for always leading by example and showing us how to take full advantage of the Trojan experience.
Thank you for all your support and friendship.
Thank you for all the late night Jackbox games.
And always setting good examples like going to the lab before classes.
Thank you for being a friendly face in the courtyard.
Thank you for showing us the way.
We wouldn't be here without you.
As you go off and do all of the incredible things we all know you will,
know that you leave behind a legacy of compassion, of resilience, of fighters,
of empathetic leadership,
kindness, and generosity,
of paying it forward for all those who come after you.
We are so proud to know you and to have been a part of your journey here at Marshall.
We can't wait to celebrate with you again soon.
Until then, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, Balhayo, and
We know this is coming. Fight on.
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 So I hear that it froze right around when Yuki was speaking. So we will make sure that you all get this sent out to you so that you can view it later. The class of 2021 worked really hard on it, and they wanted to make sure that you know that they are thinking about you, and they wish you all the best. So now we are going to move into our student reflections, and we've got a few students lined up to go ahead and speak. So the first student is Tina Diaz. So Tina.
Awesome, thank you. So hi everyone. In the last few weeks, I've given presentations on Zoom, written 2 papers, taken 3 finals, and yet honestly, one of the more stressful moments for me was when I received this cap and realized that it is not made for people like me, which is people with hair. And I remembered a similar worry that I had in business school in the beginning. And I thought, what if it was not made for me? But on day 1 of orientation, my theory was quickly debunked. And we found out we were the first major MBA program to reach gender parity. And I thought, wow, I picked the perfect year to start. And through Marshall, I've met people from all over the world. Classmates, faculty, and staff with unique stories and immense accomplishments. And I continue to be inspired by the collective generosity of our class.
Fueled simply by the desire to do better, we've helped each other find blind spots and challenged each other with empathy and courage. Thank you for inspiring me and creating a community that extends far beyond the classroom. Now, please raise your White Claw, our unofficial beverage and sponsor, in a toast to the class of 2020. Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
All right. Well, going to USC the first time was my big opportunity to transform my life. And when I decided a couple of years ago that I was ready to do that again, USC was my natural first choice. Not just because USC is a great business school and not just because USC is the best games program in the nation, but because I knew, like all double Trojans know, just how powerful USC and the Trojan family can be when you're trying to change your life. And I'm happy to report that I got to do that again. But none of this would have been possible without my core teammates in A6, Alpha Hex. So Dorothy, Sashank, Steven, Vanessa, and Victoria, from the parties to the final exams to the partying after the final exams in Long Beach and everything in between, I'm so grateful that I got to share it with you. I'm so grateful I got to be your teammate. Looking forward to staying a team now as alumni. Fight on.
Team, though this may not be the graduation of our dreams, I am still quite overwhelmed by this moment. Before my first steps on campus, I had already convinced myself that as a 33-year-old new mom, I wouldn't be able to connect with you. First of all, so sorry. Second, I've never been happier to be so wrong. So I'm going to take the next 40 seconds or so to say thank you. Thank you for letting me navigate my new identities clumsily. Thank you for letting me play music before all of our quizzes. Thank you for holding my bags all around Shanghai and making sure I didn't die of an allergic reaction. Thank you for watching my dog, my kids, and my house so I can feel like a cool mom. Thank you for letting me let loose the whole 4 times I could. Farrell's birthday, that one tailgate, Mammoth, today. Thank you for all the meals you provided me and my family in the fall. Thank you for letting me think I was giving you all solicited advice. Thank you for the lifelong network. And thank you for proving that 33-year-old new mom so wrong. I can't wait to start the next leg of our journey together. Cheers.
One of my best memories at Marshall is Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, the program office wanted us international students to feel at home, so they invited us to this really nice dinner at Town and Gown. We had really good food. I remember we had turkeys, potato mash, pumpkin pie. Oh my God, my mouth is already watering. So anyway, enough about food. During dinner, students from India, Brazil, China, Vietnam, each of us took turns to share about our cultures and the holidays. So to me, that moment is the epitome of One Marshall, which is about diversity and inclusion, and also about good, delicious turkey. Thank you.
As I reflected on my MBA experience over the last 2 years, one of my favorite quotes came to mind, which says, "If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you." This MBA program and the people in it have challenged me in ways that I never imagined. This program has challenged me to reshape the ways I think about real-world business problems, think about leadership, and most importantly, it's challenged the way I take up space as a Black woman in the business world. But throughout these challenges, the MBA program has changed me into a more confident, a more equitable, and a more dynamic leader. As we face our toughest challenge yet, I'm so impressed with my MBA class. Rather than shy away from the challenge of navigating uncertainty, we have courageously risen to the occasion and taken it on full speed ahead. And after we conquer this challenge, I can't wait to see not only the ways we change ourselves, but the ways we change the world. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and thank you for a challenging and transformative 2 years.
Tina, I definitely feel you on the cap and hair issue. So just wanted to say you're not alone. But discontent, curiosity, optimism, and hope are just a few of the many reasons that drove our decision to come to USC and get an MBA. Over the last 2 years, we've learned how to discount a cash flow. Thank you, Dean Koo. How to debit and credit. Thanks, Professor Beatty. and most importantly, the true identity of God. So thank you, Wen Sun, for that. But the most important lesson we've learned has come over the last 8 weeks, and that is that it's the human element that has made our entire Marshall experience. It's our in-person interactions with each other that have changed us for the better. We can classify those interactions as struggling together, creating memories together, and serving others and our fellow classmates. And that's our template, our formula for change and success that we've tried and now proven. We can replicate that again and again throughout our lives to ensure meaningful relationships and a truly rich life experience. So regardless of the many different reasons that brought us here, it's because of each other that we all leave now with the following in ascending order of importance: confidence, knowledge, gratitude, and a shared appreciation and love for one another. Congratulations to us, proud members of the Trojan family, and fight on.
Thank you, Jonathan. To provide context to our guests, we read case studies in business school about executives needing to make a big decision. I'm sure Marshall students will recall the beginning of every case where the protagonist gazed out the window wondering what to do. Well, I had a similar experience when I first came to the US on July 12, 2018. Helen, an emerging business professional, looked out the airplane window at LAX and thought, here I come, US. I'm so gonna conquer this new land. 2 months into the MBA, the US completely conquered me. Every day, the Chinese and the American way of thinking clashed. I was absolutely confused and didn't know where to get my confidence back. You probably don't know that your smile actually pushed me to continue. When I got frustrated with my academic and recruiting progress, I saw confirmation of my hard work through your smiles and forgot about the rejections and doubts. I appreciate every friendly interaction that we had and the vulnerability you shared. Thank you to your smiles, I felt welcome in this country, and I regained my confidence. On behalf of my parents, my brother, and my friend who supported me to start this journey, thank you all for taking care of me for the past 2 years. Please continue to impact the world with your beautiful smiles. Fight on.
Ambiguity. I think this is the buzzword we heard the most over the last 2 years. From the get-go, we learned that this is what the world expects from us MBAs, navigating ambiguity. And that's what we did, coping with 6 completely different personalities on core study teams, poets crunching numbers and quants crafting stories, internationals dealing with the lack of better words, and all of us trying to figure out what to do next. This whole journey was as uncertain as it could be, and we made it together. Together we found common ground. Together we learned and taught. Together we shared sleepless nights. Together we practiced for that case or interview. Together we celebrated each other's success. And now, as the world gets more ambiguous than ever before, there's no framework that could get us through it. But there's us together. Count on me as I know that I can count on you, and together we will fight on. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Rafa. Class of 2020, I deeply celebrate us for courageously stretching ourselves on our journey to become MBA graduates. As we continue navigating this time of radical uncertainty, I want to remind you that you are more than your employment status, your title, and your salary. We tend to prop our identity and sense of worth on such things, but my most sincere hope is that you recognize that even when those things shift or are shed, you are enough. Without having to earn or do anything, your worth is steadfast. I am so excited to see how each of us leverages our innate value, the power of our MBA degree, and our Trojan spirit and network to manifest greatness in the world. Taking care of not each other, but also those with less access to resources or influential connections, but who also have worth. I'll conclude with gratitude to everyone on this call, to God, to my family, including my parents, Carlos and Maria Lopez. This accomplishment is as much yours as it is mine. Thank you, God bless, and fight on.
Thanks, Anna.
So today marks the end of a 2-year shared journey, and a journey that I think for many of us will remember as being one of the best of our lives. And like so many of you, I am definitely feeling sadness at this ending. And I admit that even with so many incredible memories and so much gratitude, there is absolutely a sense of loss as we go through this virtual commencement. But earlier this week, I was reminded that the word commencement actually doesn't have anything to do with endings. Instead, it's all about new beginnings and fresh starts. So as we celebrate all that we've accomplished and experienced, and we take the next few weeks to reflect on our MBA journey and have all the feelings like I am now, remember that it's not the end. In fact, it's only the beginning of a future that I truly believe holds more hope and more opportunity and more joy than many of us might be able to see or imagine right now. But it's also a future that will only attain if we chase it down together. So congratulations to all of us. Always stay together and fight on.
Thank you, Lance, and all of our students. Now we have, we're in for a real treat because we have Mike Gulo, who is going to be giving us a little performance. So Mike.
Thanks, Anne. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made in what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our story ends, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for better? change for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
Okay. Whew. Oh dear. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for that. That was amazing. I don't know why I'm on the schedule after that. That's a tough act to follow. Okay, so also for family and friends watching on YouTube, I apologize I didn't introduce myself earlier. My name's Ann Zimniak. I'm the Assistant Dean and Director of the full-time MBA program here at Marshall. Thank you all for joining us from all over the world for this celebration of our wonderful class. So I'm going to give you a toast. Congratulations, class of 2020. Today we are here to celebrate you. In a standard year, I would toast to your many achievements and all that you've accomplished on your MBA journey. The team projects you completed, the decks and models that you built, the late hours you put in studying, the recruiting events and networking opportunities that you navigated, the relationships that you built with fellow classmates, professors, and staff, or the ways that you've grown and stretched your perspectives and ways of thinking. But this year, of course, simply illustrated by the fact that we are all staring here at each other on our computer screens, is anything but standard. So while I acknowledge and celebrate all that you have achieved in these 2 years, right now, I want to instead offer you a toast to your future. The last few months have painted a picture of a future that is filled with so much uncertainty. And with that uncertainty comes worry, stress, and anxiety. But I urge you to look at the future we are facing in another way, to think about all that is unknown as a wide open space for opportunity. Perhaps the opportunity to create the future you imagined when you first began your MBA, or maybe the opportunity to build on the passion and knowledge that you've developed and acquired during these last 2 years, or even the opportunity to blaze a completely different path than the one that you envisioned even just a few months ago. Because all that you've learned during these last 2 years is now more important than ever. We need your energy, your intelligence, your persistence, and your creativity to inspire a new vision for business and society going forward. You have the power to create a future that is innovative, that is just, and that is better for everyone. And when that doubt starts to creep in, please don't ever forget all that you've achieved and everything that you've already proven that you are capable of. And look around. All you have to do is scroll through all of these Zoom screens to realize that you've got all of these people that you can lean on. So do that, because as Trojans, we are always together and ready to support each other, no matter the physical distance. And when I think about the future and I look out at each and every one of you, I know that our future is bright. So class of 2020, cheers. Okay. So now we would like to open it up to anyone who would like to speak or share a special memory. You can do that by raising your hand with the raise hand button. And I see Emily Sampson has raised her hand, so I'm going to unmute you, Emily.
Hi, everyone. I'll take this off so that you guys can hear me a little bit better. As I was thinking back over our 2 years, all of our trips were so much fun, but the Mammoth ski trip was always a highlight of mine. I remember coming down after the first day of skiing from that last run down to the lodge and meeting everybody for après ski. I think there were about 200 of us. And I, took a moment to kind of look around and see the beautiful California sunset. And I thought how fun it was that we were all taking a minute to sort of take a break. And, there was a ton of recruiting going on, a lot of interviews, applications, but we never stopped short of finding time to really laugh together and catch up and enjoy each other's company. And so just really want to thank everybody for those opportunities. And I'm looking forward to sharing even more over the years with all of our future reunion trips to come. So cheers and fight on.
Hey, I think I just got unmuted. I want to thank everybody who we left during spring break and then we came back and I actually learned things. School still went on. It was amazing. So I want to thank everyone who helped make that possible. I want to thank the deans. I want to thank the students who actually participated and came in and showed up. I really appreciate it. You know who you are, but you made it so not only was it a school, it was still the MBA experience. And thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Pablo.
All right. I think I've told this to some people already, but I was watching The Office the other day, and there was this one quote from Andy Bernard that really resonated with me. So he said that he wished there was a way to know that we are in the good old days before we've actually left them. So for me, every moment in this program has become part of my good old days. Now, when us course C banged on the tables because we knew the other course loved it and they needed that extra motivation from us, or when we went to Prime and we discovered other really fun sides of our classmates, especially, for example, Lance, he was my roommate. I will look back and reminisce about these good old times, and I cherished every single moment, and I hope you did too. And I just can't wait to see all of you again.
Elad.
Hey guys, so first of all, if there is one thing that I hope all of you got during the 2 years of MBA is like understanding how falafel tastes like. But seriously now, this is just like one example to show how much the business school, especially the business school, but USC in general, really emphasizes the difference of cultures, the harmony between them. And I totally felt it over the course of the last 2 years in school, during academic studies and outside of it, during Prime Trip, when we travel together. It's surrounding us all the time, wherever we are. And I'm positive that we will keep being like this and acting like this among each other after graduation as well. The last 2 years were amazing. I hope that we will get back to normal life as soon as possible, so we will be able to celebrate as we should. But for now, until then, just cheers and miss you already, guys.
So Dean Koo, I just got written confirmation from Scott Abrams that I passed financial evaluation. So, woo! I feel very happy. But I also want to thank. I still remember Kelly Scott when she interviewed me, and I was just a nervous wreck in the interview, and she still gave me a chance to be admitted, and it's been the best 2 years of my life. I shared, I think about 2 weeks ago when Sandra organized a fostering creativity session. I've been reflecting on the past 2 years, and I'm pretty open about it, but my mom had passed right before business school had started, and it was the lowest point of my life. And I moved to LA from the East Coast, and I was just like, can I like make it at USC? I just felt so insecure. And 2 weeks ago, I told them like, school saved me. I feel like I love the class of 2020, organizing 100 days, disorientation, then unorganizing disorientation, and then trying to get our money back. All of that is worth it for the class of 2020 because I love that. So yeah, I feel like you guys saved me. I'm so thankful for the rich friendships, and I can't wait to see you guys.
Thanks, Jess. Nevaeh.
Can you guys hear me? I have a lot of things to say, but I'll just make it short. I'm currently wearing the same outfit as the 10th day that we had together, but without the sweat and the sunburn on my face. And it feels like it's not so long ago, but it feels more like we are closer in the sense of from totally stranger to a family. And special thanks to my core team B2, who helped me in the first year a lot when I'm not used to be very easygoing person that get along with people very fast. And thank you, Kevin, as my seatmate, always being friendly to me and always helping me on all the different things. I'm so glad that second year I chose to be part of MGSA, and there were lots of difficulties in between, and we're recruiting. Some of us are recruiting through this difficult time, but I think we will do it. We will achieve it together. Right on.
Thank you, Nevaeh. Matt Anderson.
Hey, so there's way too many memories to go over, but this has given me the chance to have so many amazing experiences, whether it was getting to go to the Sundance Film Festival, getting to present a case competition to Paramount executives, and also just getting to meet all of you guys. I really cherished every moment I spent getting to know everyone, especially with my core team, Team C3, and especially with the clubs and organizations I was in. As part of Marshall Interactive Gaming, I got to tour a bunch of different game companies, and I ended up landing my dream job because of it. So this program really changed me. Thank you so much to all of you, and thank you to my friends, my family, my parents, my girlfriend, all for supporting me throughout all of this. So cheers to everyone.
All right. Manasa and Swapna.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. Yesterday, someone asked me to share one single moment which I enjoyed throughout my MBA, and I couldn't think of one single moment because the entire journey is such an amazing thing. I have learned so many things throughout my MBA. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that made this possible, especially thank my group B1 who made the transition so easy for me. Kara, Jonathan, Jordan, and Aaron, and Sauri. I also want to thank my family, friends, and admin staff who helped me throughout the MBA. And I also want to thank my new husband for being part of my life and bearing with me throughout my MBA.
I also wanted to quickly thank everybody. This last 2 years, most of us, have a lot of us have gotten married and had kids. A lot of us have lost family members in one way or another. And through it all, the Marshall family is like what supported, and it was something that we could all lean on. Personally, for me, C3 was my rock throughout the last 2 years, and the teams that I've been a part of have been there no matter what. So it is that spirit where we can all have somebody to lean on and have somebody in our corner being there for us. That is what embodies the Marshall spirit for me. So everybody from the students to the Marshall faculty to everybody in career services, thank you for having our backs, and thank you for seeing us through even these challenging times now. I couldn't be more proud of being a Trojan. Right on.
Thank you, ladies. Courtney.
Oh my God. Hi, everyone. It's an incredible time because everything goes online. I actually can have all of my family members here. So they are actually here with me on my phone. I feel incredibly lucky because it's 3 a.m. there in China. I don't think this is the graduation I asked for or any of you asked for. But now that I look back, the experience doesn't change. It actually becomes even more precious because we realize how important and how precious it is to be connected, like just physically and being with each other. So I have so many good memories, but in general, I want to say I asked for something amazing and I guess so many hardships, but eventually when I look back, it's worthwhile. I think that's nature's way of telling me it's a great journey. And I hope you have that journey, and I hope 10 years later, when we look back, it is a journey that you asked for. So I can't wait to miss you, to see you all again. Right on, cheers.
Thank you, Courtney. Kevin.
Thank you. I just want to share something that it was a kind of, I don't know, hackneyed phrase that I heard before, that you're a Trojan for 4 years, you're a Trojan for maybe 6 years if you come back like some of us, double Trojans. You can't get enough of it, that you're on campus for so little time, but you're Trojan for life. And I think there's a lot of truth to that, where you really see it on the tailgates, where you see people that have been together for 20, 30, 40, 50 years coming back to get together. And that, I think, is the Trojan spirit. So remember today and carry that forward in all these feelings, because we may not see each other for a year, 2, 5, 10, but the moment we're getting back together, it's just like we're back in the courtyard. So cheers to everyone.
Thank you, Kevin. Viv.
Hi, Anne. I'm almost crying now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the end.
I get you. I hear you.
This week, I tried to look back and I tried to imagine for a second where I would be and who I was going to be if it weren't for this program. And I realized that I'm so lucky to say that all of you made me a better person. I'm so proud of all of us for conquering this. It was a dream of mine to get here, and it's more than a dream to see this all accomplished. And I'm so glad to say that this is not goodbye, because every single conversation that I had with all of you made sure that I take all of you in the person of that I am today. So I'm so happy that I'm sure I'm going to be carrying not only the memories, but every single one of you in me in the future. You made it who I am. You made me who I am today. And I guess I want to thank especially my core team, B9, who was so supportive and made me feel so welcome, you know, having moved from a different country. And I guess I can't forget as well all our family and friends who are back home. It was your support and your love that got us all the way here to realizing this dream. So I'm thankful for having all of you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Viv. All right, Tiago.
Hey, hello everyone. Oh my God, Brazilians are so emotional. I think I was almost crying as well. I want to say that looking to everything that is happening, I'm super happy about the time we spent together. And as most of you know, I'm going back to Brazil. And every time I work like packing my things, planning my way back to Brazil, I think that, sorry. We are getting apart without the chance to say goodbye. And this is big, this is huge, but it's not bigger than, one moment. Whoa, it's not bigger than the time we spent together. And finals, case competition, projects, everything was huge. And also huge, it's because I got in touch with a version of myself that I didn't know before, that I built with you guys, with everyone from the course, and a version that I really liked, that I loved actually, and I love myself more because of you as well. So every one of you is part of this. I'm trying to finish here. So the lesson that I take is that we have to not let the important things to the future. And I also feel that we didn't do that. We did everything that we could. We lived the best moment that we had to live together. We didn't leave anything to the future, although we still, there's a lot of things that we want to do, the disorientation again or the commencement again. But anyway, I think we did all we had to do, and this is a big lesson that I take with me from this. And with this, fight on. Cheers.
Cheers, Tiago. Thank you. Adi.
Thank you, Anne and Dinku. And going after Tiago, wow, I'm sobbing. He literally lived like 2 blocks away, which shows how difficult this whole situation is. But again, thank you everyone at USC for not only embracing our cultures as a woman and an international student. You really celebrate the diversity and inclusion in school, and I've never felt like an outsider, not even once. So like Vivi said, this is not goodbye, but this is the start of lifelong relationships. And I'll just finish up with what Dinku said earlier. Don't judge us by our failures, but judge us by our success, but judge us by many times we fall and got up. And the Trojan family is not a sense of community, but is a community for life. And I am so happy to be a part of it. Thank you so much. Fight on.
Laura, thank you, Adi.
So it was really hard coming up with some of my favorite memories because there are so many, but I wanted to just take a second and give a shout out to my core team, A2, who just helped throughout this entire process and even up to today, keeping me organized, and even in quarantine, having fun playing Fortnite together. I miss you guys. And just overall, I'm so grateful to be part of this community, and I learned a lot this last year as part of the Entrepreneurship and Venture Management Association. So thank you, Jake and Justin, and everyone on my board who helped me run that this year, and all the faculty and staff who helped as well. I think we have an awesome community, and I can't wait to see what everyone builds coming out of this situation. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Laura. Cheers. Hillary.
Thank you. So before business school, I had never used Excel before. So I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know how hard. And I also didn't know that it would also be some of the best times of my life. Some really high highs from TAM Day to Bali to today. Some really low lows. Those of us who were in Hong Kong, went to Shenzhen, you know what I'm talking about. But this community has been there for me every step of the way. So thank you so much to all of my friends, my classmates, Core A, specifically my team A12, the professors and the staff. You guys have really supported me and embraced me for who I am. And it's been a privilege to be on this journey with you. So thank you.
Thank you, Hillary. Okay, Josh.
Hi, everybody. First off, I'm just filled with so much gratitude to be part of this community. I don't want to, I guess, rehash too much of what other people have said. So there's really 2 things I want to hit on. One, part of my prime experience, we were traveling all over the streets of Beijing with Baizu, my Meituan team knows what I'm talking about, tracking down these motorcycle drivers for our project. And that was just such a special experience, and just the whole Beijing Prime trip in general. So that's something that will really stick with me the rest of my life. And then second, I'm just really indebted to this community and for all of you for making C4C such a success this year, despite all the challenges. Michael and Sandra were amazing, co-presidents to work with, and as well as the entire board. And I'm just so happy that everyone put so much into supporting our core charities and our communities. And I really hope that I'll see all of you at some future tailgates whenever those are safe to do so. So I'm really proud to be class of 2020.
Thank you, Josh. Okay, Sandro and Ali. Let's see. Oh, did I? Sandro, did I mute you? Wait, hang on. Sorry. There you go. Now you should be unmuted.
Yes. I just want to say thank you. When I joined business school, I thought I was joining it. I mean, I did join it to pivot my career and like get into the field I want to. And I thought that would be the most valuable thing I would get out of it. But I now know it's this community, and this is like the most special community I've ever been a part of. And I just feel so lucky and so blessed to be a part of this. And I think the last couple of months have proven that even more so. Like the way we've come together and stayed together has made me so happy. And like Nevaeh just said in the chat, I don't think any other school has like a graduation like this. And it just makes me so happy, and I love you all.
I'm going to kind of mirror what he was saying, but when I came into business school, I thought I was a lone wolf. And it turns out that it's much better to be in a pack, and even better than that, to be in a Trojan family. And I'm so glad that I get to come back as an alumna and keep helping out and continuing the tradition of helping each other be as successful as we can be. And I'm so glad to be a Trojan.
Fight on, you two. All right. Keo.
Hi, everyone. It's the first time for me to raise my hand in the past 2 years. But I really wanted to say I miss you all. I cannot help them missing all you people. So let me just let me just cheers with you guys. So congrats on us. I have a bunch of champagne that we're supposed to share with you all, but so that's why I need to consume this 3 bottles a day. Happy congratulations. Whoops. Thank you all. Thank you for faculty, and I think I thought Evan, admission committee. Thank you for admitting me to get admission offer from the USC. Thank you all, and stay safe. Drink a lot, and can't wait to see you all. See ya.
Thank you, Keo. Cheers. Amanda.
Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you for that. First, I wanted to say congratulations to everyone for getting here. I went to USC for undergrad, and this is so amazing, and I'm so excited for you all to be part of the Trojan lifelong family. I just wanted to share a quick story that I find emblematic of the Marshall MBA experience, and it was when we were all at C4C last year. And for the friends and family who don't know what C4C is, it's a year-long volunteer event that culminates with an athletic competition at Stanford in late April. So unfortunately, we didn't get to have it officially this year. But at C4C, several of us played beach volleyball for 5 hours. It was co-ed beach volleyball, and we worked so hard. And, you know, we were sweating and dying of heat because it was a very hot day, and it was exhausting. And at the end of making it to the championship game, playing best 2 out of 3 against Stanford, and unfortunately losing at the last second, I'm still bitter about it. Several of the women on the team, we had to sprint across Stanford campus to play 2 or 3 more hours of beach volleyball against all the women. So what was great about this was at one point we decided to crack open some beers and just have fun playing beach volleyball. And I wanted to share the story because it reminds me of Marshall, where we work so hard, and we also have fun while doing it. We also lift each other up, and we're winners and we're there to win. So it was so much fun, and I just wanted to share that story for everyone. So thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations. Can't wait to see you in person.
Thank you, Amanda. Okay, Mona, you're up.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2020. So much has changed over the past 2 years, right from my physical, the way I look with my hair, and now in the 2 years, I guess it is the significance of how much I have grown. Before I was coming to an MBA, I think my father, mom, and my brother said no crisis should go wasted. And this past crisis that we have faced, I think all of us have stood up to make the most of it. And the spirit of Trojan family is so real, and I'm so proud and lucky to be a part of this family. Some of my favorite memories definitely involve around GISC and leading the team, and most importantly, my board members who are always supporting, and also the team B3 to who is always there to listen to my vulnerabilities and making me feel much more comfortable. And last but not the least, Tiago, don't worry, it's not a goodbye. I'm definitely coming to see to Brazil to give you a big hug. Other thing that I would definitely miss is going to the Career Center office, to Tina Olmsted's office, and then telling her about all my crazy solo travel stories, either in Amazon rainforest or Colombia and all, and seeing her reaction. I think I would definitely miss that. But thank you so much for making me who I am today and being a part of this journey.
Thanks, Mona. Okay, Clara.
Hi, everyone. Okay, let's see. I can see myself. Hi, everyone. Congratulations. I'm one of the few people that went to the school on the other side of town. But I can say I made the right choice for my MBA. And the main reason that I did was because of the Trojan family. I have way too many memories to even start even explaining, but one of the best ones that I have was surviving a polar vortex with some of the girls for our Deloitte final rounds. And I think it was during that experience that I really experienced the Trojan family. We were just there for each other. We were going for the same positions, but we were supporting each other and encouraging each other. So I just want to say to our class, I'm so proud of us. We've come so far, and I just can't wait to see you all in person. Stay safe. I want to thank my family, the Leafs, and my friends and family that are tuning in as well. Thanks so much. Cheers.
Cheers, Clara. Okay, Karen.
Hi, everyone. Well, congrats. I just want to say I'm so grateful for all the memories. One that really stands out to me is our 100 days celebration, just because that was one of the last moments that we were able to be together as an entire class. But I'm also just so grateful and blessed for the great support system that I had throughout these last 2 years, because it really does take a village to raise an MBA student. So thank you to all the parents who let us get back on their phone plans, to, you know, the friends who were there to hear us vent and pick up the dinner tab or, you know, help us out with a meal, whatever it was. And thank you so much to the program office for an amazing experience. And I can't wait to celebrate in person with you all. Fight on.
Thank you, Karen. Okay, Lisa.
Hi, everyone. So I knew that USC was the right choice for me because the day that my interview was scheduled was on my birthday. And even from then on, being able to meet everybody and have the community, and even the community of our prime team when we all got food poisoning in Shenzhen, and continue to support each other throughout the rest of the week. It was such an incredible experience. And I think something that really kind of hit home with me was sitting here quarantined in the apartment with my fiance and looking at all of our WhatsApp and everyone sharing job postings or any kind of news, and him saying, do y'all really still help each other with that? And I said, yes, of course, we're Marshall. So I think there's really something special to be said about our program. And I haven't seen that anywhere else in any of my other friends or people that I know that are in business school right now. So fight on, and shout out to C13 bottoms up.
Thank you, Lisa. Pri.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say, honestly, this has been such a great 2 years. But first, let me start by saying congratulations to everybody in the program. It's been such an unbelievably great 2 years, and the sense of family is so super real. So I'm so grateful. Some really great experiences. My Tokyo trip in May, chance to lead Net Impact. I mean, and then the chance to be part of this incredibly inclusive and supportive cohort, chance to be part of Team A7. I mean, you guys were fantastic, are fantastic, will continue to be for the rest of my life. Chance to be a Trojan. I mean, the memories and experiences will really stick with me for the rest of my life, and I'm so grateful. So big thank you to the faculty for all the knowledge and support you've given us over the last 2 years. Thank you to the program office for all that you do. I mean, it can't be easy. Thank you to my family and core team and friends in the program. All the love and support and encouragement does not go, I mean, I will remember it for the rest of my life. You guys got me through this. So really proud to be part of this class. Definitely not goodbye right now. We will stick with each other for the rest of our lives. I love you all. Fight on. And I think Rachel has something she wants to say too.
Yeah, so coming into this program, I honestly, wondered if I was too old, if the time for, and leading up to it in the application process, if the time for returning to school, had passed. But as soon as I stepped onto the campus during orientation, I immediately felt fully accepted by everyone, and age didn't matter anymore. And I'm just so thankful to USC for truly accepting people of all ages, across all backgrounds, and just really embracing diversity in every sense of the word. And I also am so thankful for the collaborative spirit I truly experienced at Marshall. Coming in, I was, somebody with a liberal arts background who had no background in finance or accounting or statistics. And I can certainly say that I wouldn't have gotten by without, classmates who had a little stronger foundation there stepping up and helping me through. So above all, I just am so grateful for these 2 years with everyone, and thank you, love you all, and can't wait to see everyone at hopefully our in-person belated graduation, whenever that may be.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Class of 2020. Fight on.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, I think Marissa and Katie are up next. Can't. They won't. Okay, you're unmuted.
Hello, Marshall. Okay, we just wanted to say a really quick, we have been beaming over here because of all you wonderful people. And I know everyone talks about the community, and we're gonna double down on that. Truly such a wonderful group of people to go through this experience with. You all are my favorite people to learn from. You're my favorite people to party with. You're my favorite people to laugh with. So thank you for this amazing experience and for being so supportive and validating and giving everyone so many opportunities to learn and grow. Thank you. This has been an incredible 2 years.
Thank you for giving me the best 2 years of my life. I cannot wait to see you all in person because they're going to be the biggest hugs you've ever had. Cheers to all of us.
Cheers, ladies. You.
Hi, everyone. I want to say something first to those who are also pivoting our careers. 5 years ago, I quit my first job because I could feel my passion for tech. And so I didn't want to spend time doing things I didn't like, but I got rejected by some of the biggest tech companies at the time, saying that I wasn't good enough or my past experience was not relevant. That was the worst time of my life. Plus, my parents were setting up blind dates for me. So I decided that maybe an MBA can save me. And that is when USC reached out and said, why don't you come here and see what our platform can do for you and your future? So I became a 40 fellow, and to all the 40 fellows, don't let anything define who you are, your experience, your gender. If you want to change, the Children Families here to help you. And I want to say thank you to Core C, C11, my case comp teams, study groups. You've made me who I am today and completely transformed me. And second, I want to say that for those who have been in long distance relationships for the past 2 years, like me, there's a poem in China saying that if our love is eternal, why do we need to bother if we can spend every day and night together physically? This is so true during this special time of the crisis, COVID-19. I think for those who we love, we have to stay safe for them and stay healthy, and also take this time to reflect on how we want to spend our time with the people we love and with ourselves. Thank you very much. And I feel really lucky to be this part of the family.
Thank you, you. Okay, Rick.
Yeah, I know that I'm not alone in expressing what a great experience this has been over the past 2 years. I know that I've grown academically, professionally, but most important, I've grown a lot personally. It's because of all of you. So Mike's song really hit home, and it's because of you that I've changed for the better. And so I just wanted to take a quick moment and say cheers to great memories, lasting friendships, and continuing to grow for the rest of our lives. Bye on.
Thank you, Rick. Okay, Caitlin.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you so much. This program is absolutely incredible, from all the support from teachers and advisors and my family as well. But I think what really makes it special are my classmates. You inspire me every single day, and your diverse backgrounds and all your ideas, and to our conversations in class, late night study sessions, and you've provided me with so many incredible memories, whether that's mammoth trips or C4C or wandering around Beijing and China, and Thailand with some of my dearest friends. I wanted to say thank you so much for making me stronger, and I so look forward to carrying these friendships forward into the years to come. Thank you.
Thanks, Caitlin. Okay, Tyler.
There we are. Hi. First off, it's so wonderful to see all of you again. So I just wanted to say my dad first inspired me to attend business school. He made it sound as though his MBA was the best decision he ever made in his professional life. So I wanted to say to my dad, thank you, because this is the best decision that I've made in my professional life as well at this point. So thank you for encouraging me to accomplish this. And I also want to say thank you to USC for offering me an opportunity and a place in such a beautiful and unique community, because this has been the most wonderful 2 years of my life. The people in this class have changed my life in so many incredible ways. And I love all of you so much. We've carried each other through the program in so many ways. And I'm so incredibly proud to be part of the Trojan family. So cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, Tyler. Okay, Allison.
So my core team was one of the lucky ones. I say this in part because I was quickly introduced to 5 pretty amazing humans. One of these is Hong, who not only continued to successfully run her Pearl business, which is nearly entirely in Asia, but has now also been bringing masks from China to US hospitals. You are such a badass and what it means to be a Trojan. I'm so looking forward to giving you and so many of you a hug when we can. Let's stay in touch. We'll get through this together.
Thank you, Allison. All right, Stephen.
Everybody, so the aspect of business school really that was most valuable to me was the collaboration. I know we've thrown that around a lot over the past hour or so, but it's something that was really new and different for me. Before business school, I was in journalism, and in that world, life is really, really wildly competitive. I don't know how to stress that enough. I wasn't just competing against the neighboring news outlet, I was competing against the coworkers who sat right next to me. And when I came to Marshall, right away, classmates were there to help me with my personal development, sometimes even at the expense of their own. And that's something I was really resistant to at first. I really wanted to do everything on my own, but when I opened myself up, I really uncovered the value of Marshall, and I finally began to grow. I came in not having taken even one single business class. Honestly, I don't know how I got into the program, but I don't think anyone would know the difference if they met me for the first time today. So groups like BEA, groups like Alpha Hex, all my case competition teams, my family, my friends, my girlfriend, cheers to all of you, and thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, Stephen. All right, Farrell.
Hi, everyone. I want to first shout out to my parents for figuring out this YouTube link thing. Well done, guys, on that. A couple of memories. I was very nervous coming into business school. As you know, I've been really involved in the Pride organization. Also, HOCO-AM. Sorry, I did not mean to leave you out of Honor Council. And do you guys remember the sticker initiative that early in the semester where people put the LGBT stickers on their name cards? And I was terrified to speak in front of everyone. I didn't think almost anyone would put it on there. And I remember before I stopped speaking, almost the first quarter I spoke to, the entire class had the stickers on their name card. And that was like the moment that I knew that this is a really special community that I wanted to be a part of. So thank you to everyone who's been a part of it. It's been really amazing, and I couldn't have done without all of you.
Thank you, Farrell. Hey, Conch.
Hey everyone, just want to echo what everyone just said. Really amazing time over the last 2 years, being your classmate, being your friend, and a special shout out to my Tokyo group, because all of us went to Tokyo together, and most of us didn't really know each other that well. But I think we all really got close over the trip, and it was amazing getting to know all of you. And yeah, I don't really think this is how we all thought our story would end, but I don't think it's the end. I think, this is definitely going to be a lifetime of friendship. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Thank you, Akansh. Lucas.
Hey everyone. So I was not planning on talking, but then I saw Tiago and decided to raise my hand immediately. I have this feeling inside my chest. It's very hard for me to do this. I feel that I'm leaving the country without saying a proper goodbye to everyone. I feel like I'm escaping, like a fleeing like a rat. And I want to take this opportunity to tell everyone that I love you, that I really enjoyed these 2 years. It was super hard for me and for everyone who moved to other country on their own. So I'm really glad that I met you, and I hope that I can see you if you ever decide to go to Argentina. I want you to know that you will have somewhere to stay. I really love you, and I hope to see you again.
Yeah, I'll just say hi, guys. Love you guys as well. It was an incredible experience, just like being with you guys. I just really want to shout out A4, and then also, the people in Core A that just helped me, because I was a history major, and then y'all know my background came before, so I really wasn't the best at math and counting and pretty much everything we did first semester. So I just want to give like a special shout out to like Andrew and Rick for like those sessions you guys did. Really helped out. I love, my BEA family, my consortium family, and just all of you guys. Even though I might have a little bit of burnt orange in my heart, I'm still a Trojan now, and I love you guys. So fight on.
Here. Cheers.
Cheers. Fight on, you too. All right, Raksha. Raksha, are you there? Where'd you go? All right, we'll come back to you. Let's move on to Farah.
Hi, everyone. So first, congratulations to everyone. I'll keep it short. So I remember people were saying, like, you guys never see me on campus. I feel like this is probably the last chance to kind of refresh your memory about myself. So wanted to kind of like talk here a little bit. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone that I met in the program. It's been a great 2 years. So best wishes to all of you, and you're gonna be successful in your field. So keep in touch. Congratulations.
Thank you, Farah. Radhika.
Sure. Just this.
Oh, sorry. Wait. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I would first like to say that I'm so humbled and I'm so thankful for this amazing journey that we all took. Congratulations to everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for having my back, for welcoming me with open arms, for making me feel at home, away from home. I wasn't sure that I'd be able to do this, if I'd be able to live away from my partner, thousands of miles away from him, and feel belonged in a new country. So thank you so much for making me a better person today. This place would always hold a special place in my heart. Congratulations, everyone, and fight on.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Amber.
Oh, hi. So I just want to firstly congratulations to everyone, and
I reflect back to 2 years earlier when I went to the airport. My dad still asked me, "Are you sure about that?" And to be honest, I wasn't sure that what I would have from it, like what I would learn and transfer myself. And to this point, I really grateful that I have all of you and everyone here become my second family. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amber. All right, Surya.
Yeah.
There we go. Sometimes it won't unmute for me, so it takes me a few clicks. Apologies.
No worries. Thanks a lot, everyone. I look back how my journey began, right from speaking to the Trojan alumni, every one of us were introduced to the Trojan spirit right before everyone were admitted. And I witnessed it right on the TAM day. I was literally collecting the coins so that my coursee can actually win on TAM day. That was one of the experiences that I actually cherish a lot. Speaking of which, I think that the one who actually wins the TAM day should not attend the 8 a.m. classes. This is my suggestion. Okay. Yeah. And from contemplating in the Professor Patton's classes to actually attending and partying at the tailgates, to actually ignoring the protocol and wandering on the streets of the Japan until 3 a.m. to actually try some special ramen. This cohort actually made it all special for me. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot for having my back. I leave the class of 2020 with all the special memories. I know that this is a network that I will tap into for any future help. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Sammy.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I just want to say for the 2 years, I made really good friends. And I hope in the future, I can make friends with every of you. We will be a big whole family. 2 years is too short to make every one of you know me and to know you. And I'm so happy I'm here with my mom, my dad, and Sammy here. Sammy, would you like to say something?
Yeah, sure. I think my parents are also watching. So hi, Mom, hi, Dad. And I just want to say I had a really great journey with all of you for the past 2 years, especially thanks to my favorite core B and core team, and also the 2 amazing persons sat next to me for the past 2 years. Congratulations, everyone, and let's keep in touch. Right.
Thank you, Sammy and Fan. Okay, Justin.
All right. Looking back to 2017, there's a lot to think about in terms of like even getting to the MBA program and how you're setting up for this. I wanted to come to the MBA to meet people and be connected, and this Trojan network was everything. And we all know that people are doing some pretty inspiring things in the business sense, but I want to give some shout outs outside of business for maybe people who don't know all the things we've done outside. Props to Frank and Clara for being amazing cooks in Mammoth. That was incredible. Props to Hong Kong Darby for being a true inspiration on the dance floor. Mike, your singing is something that has made many people cry today and in the past as well. Props to Hillary and Sandra for giving me rides home every single day after class for a long time. I didn't have a car since like in 5 years, and I'm just appreciative of that. Props to like Como and Cara for always the mindfulness side of things beyond just business school. That's been a lot of fun. Harrison and his commitment to the lab has been truly inspiring on a day-to-day basis. And even going with the energy and dance moves as well of Marissa is something that, again, just truly inspiring. And finally, Keo, with your ability to recover after any night of drinking, as I saw in Mammoth, was incredible. And we don't know how it's possible. So cheers to everyone. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Cheers, Justin. Ryan.
Yeah, thank you. Just want to say on a serious note, hi mom, hi dad. I am being watched on YouTube, so I want to be reasonable for a second. I didn't know 2 years ago if I wanted to do an MBA, and I certainly didn't know if USC was a fit. I had a feeling. I was waitlisted. I didn't know if it was going to be a choice that was good for me, and without the support of my parents, I probably wouldn't have done so. And I can confidently say that all of you made this the best 2 years of my life. And it was a very fulfilling experience. And I want to thank all of you sincerely for that, including the faculty. And I hope we all stay in touch. On a less serious note, my favorite parts of MBA were probably soaking up the slopes in Mammoth with the crew, and then ballooning around Bangkok with the boys. And I just like to end with a quote from the New Articulate Executive, page 173. Look them right in the eye and you're in the go zone. The longer you stay in the go zone, the better your presentation will be. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Professor Patton is on the call.
I am aware. Hello, Greg.
Amazing. All right, Cara, you're up.
Okay, thank you. Ooh. Give us a second. We're going to figure this out. Come back to me.
It's the YouTube. Mute the YouTube and you'll be okay if you've got YouTube streaming. We'll come back to you. All right, Doreen.
Hey guys, so like a lot of you echoed, I came to Marshall to accelerate my career, and I totally got my dream job, so it worked. But what I wasn't expecting is all the really deep and amazing friendships that I made. And, you know, my first family is my core team. You guys are amazing. And as the years continued, you know, made a bunch of little more families, HLA and JAMS and my Trust Me team, and, you know, traveling to Hong Kong and Japan. And it's just been such incredible memories. And I came to Marshall with a brother and a sister that were USC alum, and now I feel like I have hundreds of brothers and sisters that are USC alum. So congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Doreen. Okay, Aussie.
Okay, awesome. So obviously of all days today, my internet decided not to work. So thank you, T-Mobile, for the hotspot. But yeah, I think that it's crazy. I almost didn't go to Marshall. I decided not to go. And then like last minute, a month before school started, I changed my mind and it's worked out. And I'm just so happy that I made this decision because I got to meet the most amazing people. And I don't know, I think Corby was just like such an important part of it. And I want to thank all of you for the opportunity to have you in my video at the end of like for the 100 days. It was like one of my favorite experiences. I also want to thank everyone who was part of my MBA family and everyone who made it to Sundance and everyone who came to all of our C4C parties. It was just so great to experience this program with you. And congrats to all of us. And yeah, I love you all and I can't wait to stay in touch.
Thank you, Aussie. Okay, Ifra. Yeah, you should be good to go, Ifra.
Awesome. Hello. I just want to echo a lot of what's already been said, but a huge thank you to all of my classmates and my family for all the support you've given me in the last 2 years. When I think about the memories for the last 2 years, I really think about all the conversations and support groups from my friends and classmates and all the encouragement that you've given me and all the boosting you've done for my self-confidence when I needed it the most, even when you may not have realized it. I feel like I'm a different person today than I was on day one of orientation in all the best ways. And so much of that is because of the love and support from my classmates. So thank you so much. This experience really would not have been the same without you. And also finally, a huge shout out to my family for the incredible amount of love and support they've also sent my way and keep sending my way. Thank you so much. And I love you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ifra. Okay, Raksha, this time it's going to work. Let's see. I got you. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I came from India, there was a doubt in my mind whether I'll be good enough or whether I'll fit in or whether this risk is worth it. But this last 2 years has been proved otherwise. From making lifelong relationships to lifelong friends to having an experience of a lifetime. Thank you all for being part of this journey. I also want to thank my family, my husband for supporting me, my core team, the friends I've made here. Happy graduation day, guys. Though this was not how we dreamed about, but it's great to be a Trojan. Thank you.
Thank you, Raksha. Okay, Victoria.
Hi, everyone. This is Victoria. Congratulations for all of you who get your degree from USC Marshall. I just want to share that I really appreciate that I got my dream job out of Marshall. As you all know, I have a very untraditional background, And coming to Marshall, I want really to become a management consultant. I have a lot of doubt whether I can achieve that, but luckily with the support from MCSC and also class of 2019 who worked worked with me holding hand, I was able to get where I wanted to be. I really appreciate everything that Marshall offered to me. And also I want to shout out to the Lima squad, even though we ran into a lot of difficulties during our prime trip. Maybe people got their phones stolen, bags are stolen, but still it was a fun experience. I was able to make a lot of friends from that journey. And also I want to share a special moment that I had with the Lima squad. So one night, 8 or 7 of us was trying to run on the street on Lima and trying to make sure that we can make to a reservation from one of the best restaurants in Lima. And we finally made it. And then we had a great night that night. That's definitely one of my highlights for my MBA experience. Cheers to you all.
Thank you, Victoria. All right. Armagon.
Hey, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well in this time. I just wanted to take out some time and briefly, quickly just acknowledge how powerful this experience has been. I think I've always looked for ways to feel like I'm part of the community. And I think I went into the MBA program hoping that I would have a chance to work with not only some smart people, but also folks that were motivated to better themselves. And I didn't get to work with everybody, but I know that with the folks that I got a chance to work with, I always wanted to be the best version of myself because I knew that that was what we were expected to do as part of this program. That is a standard we hold ourselves to. And that is, when you think of our school, when you think of our class, you're always going to think about a select cohort that came out not only wanting to better themselves, but also caring for each other. After these 2 years, I really feel like that is what I experienced. So I want to acknowledge the fact that whether that was through the consortium family, whether that was working through the C4C board, or even doing ABAC, which was an incredible experience to travel and then present our ideas. I always felt like my peers made me better just by being around them. I think that's also part of the reason why I love doing the story of self. I got a chance to do that with 85 people in our class. And every single time I heard someone's story, I was amazed at how that person was part of our class. So thank you for those who allowed me to sit with them and for them to share where they came from and how they got to the MBA program. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the people who helped me get here. So I'll quickly end by saying thank you to the Fox family, specifically to Alan and Davine, for helping me become part of the USC family. The Fox family, these are my in-laws. It's a huge USC family. And when they found out that I would be getting into USC, they were absolutely thrilled. I would not be here without Alan and Davine's support. I also want to acknowledge my parents who right now are in Switzerland, are awake and watching me graduate. It was my dad's dream that I go to business school, and he always encouraged me to pursue this. So Ammi and Abu, thank you so much for believing in me. My siblings who are scattered around the world, I love you all. I hope I made you all proud. And last of all, I want to acknowledge my wife, who's been in my corner, who was there when I was going through the GMAT and really killing myself to get a score to get into a school like Marshall. So thank you all for helping me be the best version of myself. I come out of this program heads and shoulders above what I was when I started, and I have all you to thank for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Armagon. All right, Thea.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you a lot for all of you making the best of 2 years of my life. And thank you, my team members, B12, and the SIF community to push me out of my comfort zone and learn a lot from all of you guys. I'm so proud to be one of the Trojan family and hope to keep in touch with you even after graduations. Thank you very much. Love you all.
Thank you. All right, Sharon. There you go, Sharon.
Hi, everyone. So I'm finally done crying after what, like 90 minutes now. Hi, family. This is my mom's moment of fame. She loves a good shout out. I want to say thank you. And again, a big shout out to the Indian community as part of this class. I think you have always reminded me of my roots, and just hanging out with you has always been so, so fantastic. It was the first group of students that I met out of our class. And I still remember we went for pizza and Starbucks at 9 p.m., which was weird, but we were so excited to be in the land of Starbucks. Congratulations to everyone who's graduating today, but more than just graduation, congratulations on everything we've achieved so far, including weddings that happened, proposals that took place, dream jobs that were achieved, and everything else in between. A special thank you to Sandro for organizing the fostering corontivity sessions that we had. I think we did it for about 7 weeks, and although I wasn't able to make it to every single one of them, I thought that that was absolutely brilliant and a wonderful platform for us to hang out. Thank you for everyone who I met, who exposed me to so many different cultures and so many schools of thought. Thank you to my husband for working behind me, and literally standing by me for everything I've achieved so far. Thank you again for all of the love, the laughter, the travel. Special shout out to Christy for all of the Chinese food in Beijing. And finally, I absolutely love this outfit, and I have my PJs underneath.
Awesome, thank you. Chris. Chris.
All right. Hey, everyone. I was a little hesitant to speak up right away because I was really enjoying listening to the sentiments that everyone else was sharing. But as we're getting toward the end here, I did quickly want to share my gratitude to all of you for helping me learn and grow in completely and totally unexpected ways. I'm so appreciative to have learned from such a diverse group of people. And, I want to give special thanks to everyone in the Finance Association that was really supportive through difficult recruiting cycles, to the Bangkok group and Ananda for an amazing experience, international experience, and my Core C team, and really just everyone. I think Marshall did an amazing job getting such a diverse group of people together, and we're one big family now. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Hetby. Hang on, Hetby. Wait. There you go.
Hi, everyone. First of all, congratulations to our class, and thank you to the program office for putting this together. This has been so special. The last 2 years have been one of the best experiences of my life. I've grown so much personally and professionally. And it's just given me so many memories, right from TAM Day to Core B, to our Prime trip, and then the 100 days celebration. Thank you for this amazing community, and a big shout out and thank you to my family for all the love and support. I love you all. Bye, Dawn.
Thanks, Hetby. Okay, Kara, we're gonna try it one more time. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, are we okay?
Fantastic.
Okay, amazing. Thank you to everyone for sharing all of your perspectives and reflections. I just want to give a really heartfelt, deep thank you to everyone who believed in me during this time, especially when I was struggling to believe in myself. Know that I see the vibrant potential in each of you, and if you ever need a hype woman, I'm your girl. Congratulations to us, class of 2020.
Thank you, Kara. Neha.
Hi, everyone. Coming to business school was not just, a decision for me. I think I got my identity back by being part of such a wonderful community. Especially, I came here with my 4-year-old. So thank you so much, and congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Neha. All right, Deeps.
Am I on mute?
Okay. Good.
All right, thank you, Anne and Program Office for putting this together. I knew that I wanted to do MBA since 2010, and it has kept me motivated until now. And that chapter finally ends, and it's so humbling right now. I just don't know what to do now. So everyone I met in this program has been a huge motivation until this point. There is so much to learn from each one of you, and it's so humbling till now. First and foremost, I want to thank my team C2 for supporting throughout. And most of you know I had my leg fractured in the very first term of our MBA, and this team supported me throughout. My awesome, super cool parents and siblings who have motivated me throughout. Ai Baba, I love you so much. Team Saba and entire Indian community, you are awesome. And best of all, Professor Bais, you are the best supervisors I ever worked with. And Dinku, I'm sorry I couldn't commit to the work after spring break, but it has been a really, really humbling journey. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Deeps. Okay, Trevor.
Okay, my heart is very full, and I just want to give thanks to so many amazing people, for my family for helping me kind of get back here to California and USC, to my wife for supporting me throughout this whole time, and then specifically to like my A4 squad, Lloyd, Amy, Komal, Robert. You guys were an amazing group to work with, and though we lacked all skill sets in finance, we still managed to muddle our way through. To my teammates from the Sony project, to people that I worked with on the Naraya project going to Bangkok, it's just been an amazing experience overall, and I love you guys so much, and I am a better person for having met you all. So thank you.
Thank you, Trevor. Denise.
Okay, well, hello everybody. There's not a lot for me to say here, but there is one person I really want to thank today, and that's Jason Zahn. Thank you so much, Simba, for these 2 years.
Thanks, Denise. Andrew.
All right, well, thank you so much. First, I want to give a shout out to everyone's families, whether they're in LA or far away. You know, they've kind of seen us go through all these motions. I think they've done a great job of supporting all of us in their own ways. I just want to thank all my classmates really just for your inclusiveness. It's been so amazing to see you all grow and thrive in this process. And just thank you so much for teaching me so much about myself as well. It's been an absolutely wonderful journey. It's been great seeing how all of you have handled the last 2 months in particular as well. And I'm excited for the next chapter. I think we're all destined to do great things. I'm excited to see what y'all will accomplish. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Okay, Candace. If I can, there you go.
Okay. Hi. I just wanted to reflect on the fact that I feel like when we look back at these 2 years, we're so different than the people who started out in July of 2018. And I just want to say that it's been really remarkable to see everyone grow and become even better and more improved people. And yeah, it's been really exciting. And there's really no words to describe how much of an impact this journey has made on all of us. And I just want to thank all of like my classmates, our class, and all of faculty and everyone's families who supported us along the way. So thank you so much, and cheers to all of us. I can't wait for when we reunite again.
Awesome. Thank you, Candace. Did we do it? Did everybody who wanted to speak got to speak? Amazing. This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go out in this way. I'm gonna unmute everyone. And I'm also we've got to play some music from the band, right? That's just the way to do it. So let's see if we can unmute all. Okay. So we'll see how this goes.
I'll mute on my end.
So thank you, Candace.
Congratulations,
We're at my parents' house, guys.
Esther, you are glorious. We love you.
Amazing.
CM.
Thanks, everyone.
You are with a video.
Hey! Congratulations, everybody!
Come back. Yeah.
Congrats!
Oh my gosh, man. Mustache.
I know. Everyone. Why are we not getting the grade?
Everybody.
Party sometime.
Heroes for the win.
Marie. Love you. Thank you. You know? Love you guys. Teddy.
What?
Love you. Thank you. Where's Oski? Oski.
Go.
Okay. Where are you?